polling has started in Jammu and Kashmir. As we speak, phase 1 of Jammu and Kashmir election has kicked off. The first assembly election in 10 years in Jammu and Kashmir. Historic election post the abrogation of Article 370. This is a big development from Jammu and Kashmir today. The phase 1 polling of Jammu and Kashmir has kicked off right now as we speak. These are pictures on your screen coming in of voters lining up at polling stations to cast their vote. This comes at a time when Article 370 has been abrogated. Essentially, the first election is the verdict of the people on whether this is a thumbs up to the abrogation of Article 370 or whether there is something more that they wanted from the government, from the administration. I'm going to go straight across to my colleagues who are getting in more details on that story. Kamaljeet Sandhu from Kishtwar, Ashraf Fani from Shopian. Good morning to you both. Kamal, first to you. Give us a sense of how the phase 1 polling essentially has started. You're coming to us from Kishtwar in news for all the wrong reasons just last week when there was an attack that took place that claimed the life of 2 soldiers there.
Well, there are 24 constituencies, and obviously it's a multilateral contest at this point of time. We are in the pumping booth, and this is Kishtwar. And as you mentioned, there have been number of encounters which have increased in the Jammu region, and obviously it's a Pakistan strategy where security seems to be a major concern. Now, people are queuing up this morning. 24 constituency, 219 candidates in fray. There are 8 constituencies in Jammu region, 16 in South Kashmir, and obviously last time around in these particular areas it was Congress which dominated, followed by NC, but this time this is going to be an equal keel for all, because remember it's also BJP. Where I'm standing here is also where Shagun Parihar, who's been a victim of terror, her father, her uncle was shot dead by terrorists. It's also Sajad Kichlu of the National Conference, a 2-time MLA, versus Firdaus Tak of PDP. So we're also seeing around 7 candidates in fray right here. But it's not just about Kishtwar. Just across the lines in Jammu region, that's where voting is taking place simultaneously in Kashmir, in south of Kashmir. So this is where we're looking at numbers, because remember, Lok Sabha polls, we saw a 35-year record being broken. So this time they are anticipating with several unexpected quarters participating as representatives are also the Jamaat leaders, as well as we're talking about Engineer Rashid. So this is going to make it very, very interesting. And remember, at stake is a lot for the regional parties, which is the NC and the PDP, but also for parties like BJP and the Congress. Now, there is obviously an alliance here between NC and Congress, but it's going to be a very heated one at this. And obviously what we've seen in the campaign, right from the Prime Minister to the Home Minister, Amit Shah, all coming out. So BJP has been putting all guns blazing. But meanwhile, a lot is at stake even for the other parties. Now, there's also talk about the parties supporting R370 and the parties opposing it. And this is where there's going to be a very thin line between Jammu versus Kashmir. Security, Article 370, employment, all these are major, major issues. A multi-tier security system, even across here, which is a pink polling station. We see a massive security deployment being done. This is where a lot is at stake, even for Election Commission. Elections happening after 10 years. This is where a lot of stakes are high. But can these candidates do it? And obviously, there's a lot of push and pull. And even right here, where the 27-year-old Shagun Parihar, she doesn't have much of time because she's been only campaigning for the past month or so. Will she be able to kind of pull it off is the question people are asking. But obviously, roti, kapda, makan is one of those things. But it's also security, Article 370, employment. These are the major issues that are being resonating with the voters of Jammu and Kashmir.
That's right. Be with us. I'll just come back to you, Kamal, in a moment from now, right now. Kamaljeet Sandhu getting us up to speed with all of that from Kishtwar. Sunil G. Bhatt is in Ramban, where the voters are in fact speaking with them about the expectations, Sunil, that they have from the outcome of these elections. What are the aspirations of the people of Jammu and Kashmir? Tell us more.
Good morning, Sneha. The Festival of Democracy has begun in Jammu and Kashmir. Today is the first phase of polling in Jammu and Kashmir, and as many as 24 assembly segments are going to the polls. 8 are in Jammu division. Right now, I am standing at a polling booth in Ramban assembly segment. This is one of the most far-flung areas in Jammu division, and here you can see these are the first voters. They are beaming with pride. They have just exercised their democratic right. They are proudly displaying the inked finger, and they have just cast their vote. We will speak to these voters. जी आप बताइए आपका नाम?
तुलसीदास।
तुलसीदास जी, आप सुबह सुबह यहाँ वोट डालने आए हैं। सबसे पहले आप ही ने वोट डाला, मन में कितनी प्रसन्नता है?
खुशी हो रही है सर। जी जी।
तो ये इस इलाके में वो क्या मुद्दे हैं जिनको ध्यान में रखते हुए आपने वोट डाला?
मुद्दे ये सर पानी और बिजली और रोड बनना चाहिए।
अच्छा अच्छा,
सिर का
मतलब विकास के मुद्दे पर।
जी जी। हाँ जी।
तो आपके इलाके में दिक्कतें क्या हैं अगर हम देखें?
देखते ही है रोड की और पानी की और बिजली की। जी।
Sneha, there are some women voters also. They have also come early in the morning to cast their vote. जी आप बताइए आपका नाम?
गुलजार बेगम।
गुलजार जी, मुझे बताइए कि आपने आज वोट डाला है, आप अपने जो इंक फिंगर मार्क है वो भी दिखा रहे हैं। क्या मुद्दे हैं इस इलाके के जिनको ध्यान में रखते हुए आपने वोट डाला आज?
सर बिजली की तो कमी रहती है लेकिन बिल बहुत ज्यादा आते हैं।
बिजली का बिल बहुत ज्यादा आता है?
ज्यादा आते हैं।
अच्छा,
थक जाते हैं, गरीब लोग दे नहीं सकते हैं इतना।
जी।
गरीब आदमी देंगे कैसे? दिहाड़ी लगाने वाले हैं ना, किसी का 2000 आ रहा है, किसी का 3000 बिल आ रहा है, वो कहाँ से देंगे गरीब आदमी?
तो मतलब आप समझते हैं कि जो मूलभूत मुद्दे हैं
हाँ, ये बिजली के हैं सर।
तो ये मुद्दा बड़ा है चुनाव में?
हाँ, तो ना काम है ना काज है, कुछ नहीं है, वही दिहाड़ी लगाते हैं, वो कहाँ से देंगे?
बेरोजगारी भी मुद्दा है?
हाँ,
बहुत है सर यहाँ पे।
हमें कोई प्रधानमंत्री भी तो चाहिए ना।
ठीक है, तो so clearly Sneha, you just heard from the voters. They are saying that they have cast their votes on the issues of development, bijli, pani, sadak. So these are the basic issues of common man, and these are dominating this election as far as Ramban assembly segment is concerned. And Sneha, this is a hilly district. Ramban district is a hilly district of Jammu region. I will just ask my camera person to show you the pictures. This is one of the most far-flung areas in Jammu division. So the people here are saying that there should be a good road connectivity also in the interior areas, in the interior villages also. So clearly the basic issues like bijli, pani, sadak are dominating this election in Jammu and Kashmir. But the good thing is that large number of people have started to line up at the polling booths in Jammu and Kashmir to exercise their democratic right. This is the first assembly election in Jammu and Kashmir that is being held after the abrogation of Article 370 and 35A. And this time the issues are different. Jammu and Kashmir is a union territory, and delimitation has also been done. 7 more seats have been added, 6 in Jammu division and 1 in Kashmir division. The BJP is aiming to emerge as the single largest political party after the elections in Jammu and Kashmir, while the opposition alliance of the National Conference and Congress is trying to pose a stiff challenge to the BJP, and there is a neck-to-neck fight between the National Conference, Congress alliance and the Bharatiya Janata Party in Jammu and Kashmir. And as far as this assembly segment is concerned, this assembly segment is witnessing a triangular fight. The main contest is between BJP's Rakesh Thakur and National Conference's Arjun Singh, and a BJP rebel, Suraj Singh Parihar, is also fighting as an independent. So this seat is witnessing a triangular contest. Sneha, back to you.